Hello students, welcome to the maths class. Today in this video I am going to take a revision of exercise 5D of quadratic equations. In revision I am going to take some questions from exercise 5D. In this exercise you are going to study method of solving quadratic equations by using quadratic formula. Second point, equations reducible to quadratic equations means some equations they are directly not in the form of quadratic equations. You can reduce those quadratic equations in the form of standard quadratic equations. So these 2 points through some questions of exercise 5D I will explain. Although I explained this topic already in my previous videos, but that time I did not take questions from exercise. Today in this video I am going to solve some questions of exercise, and in those questions I will discuss these 2 points. So you see the questions. You can see exercise 5D is written. Question number 1. In first question many parts are there. Some parts I am taking. Solve each of the following equations using formula. Using formula means quadratic formula. So what is quadratic formula? I will tell you in the question. So first part I have taken x square minus 6x equals 27. First of all, you convert this given quadratic equation in standard quadratic equation. You can take this constant term from RHS to LHS. You can transfer. So equation will become x square minus 6x minus 27 equals 0. Now you compare this quadratic equation with standard form ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. When you compare the given quadratic equation with the standard form, then you will find a equals 1, b equals minus 6 and c equals minus 27. So when you compare, I am writing here one more time, you can see ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. So you can see now in place of a, what is written in the given equation? 1 is written. In place of b, minus 6 is written. In place of c, 27, minus 27 is written. So that's why I have taken a equals 1, b equals minus 6 and c equals minus 27. Now this formula is quadratic formula, which x equals minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is called quadratic formula. This is also called Sridharacharya formula. So by using this formula, you have to find the solution of the given equation. So here you can see this formula is in terms of ABC. ABC you have found here, you can see. The values of ABC you can put in the formula. So you are getting minus 6 because value of b is minus 6, you can see. Plus minus is in formula under root b square minus 6 square. Minus 4 into a is 1, you can see here. And c is minus 27, you can see here. So upon 2 into a is 1 again. So now you simplify, minus 6 is plus 6, plus minus under root minus 6 whole square is plus 36. You know very well, minus 6 whole square is plus 36. Minus this minus sign and this minus sign. This minus sign, this minus sign. Minus 4 into 1 into minus 27. This will become plus 108. Plus 108. You can see here. Upon 2. 2 into 1, 2. So now you can see, by simplifying, 6 plus minus under root 144 upon 2. Under root 144 is 12. 6 plus minus 12 upon 2. 6 plus minus 12 upon 2 means 6 plus 12 upon 2 comma 6 minus 12 upon 2. One time plus sign, one time minus sign, and you can separate these two values. These are two values. 6 plus minus 12 upon 2 means 6 plus 12 upon 2 comma 6 minus 12 upon 2. 6 plus 12 upon 2, 18 upon 2, that is 9. 6 minus 12 upon 2 minus 6 upon 2, that is minus 3. So values of x you can see 9 and minus 3. So like this, by using quadratic formula you can find the roots of the equation, or you can find the values of x, we can say. One more part you see, part number 7. 2 upon 3x equals minus 1 upon 6 x square minus 1 upon 3. Now this is the given equation, and this equation is not in standard form. First you convert it into standard form by simplifying it. So 2 upon 3x is same in RHS LCM you take. So minus x square minus 2 upon 6 will come in RHS. Now 3 to the 6, I am simplifying and cross multiply. So 4x equals minus x square minus 2. Now you can take all the terms to LHS, RHS, you make it 0 to convert into standard form. You know very well. Yesterday in my video I told you. So equation is coming x square plus 4x plus 2 equals 0. Compare this with ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. When you make the comparison, a equals 1, b equals 4, c equals 2. Now use quadratic formula, x equals minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. In this formula you can put the values of abc, minus 4 plus minus 4 square minus 4 into value of a 1, value of c 2 upon 2 into value of a 1. By simplifying you are getting minus 4 plus minus root 8 upon 2. Now root 8 can be written as 2 root 2, you know very well. Root 8 means 2 root 2. Now minus 4 plus minus 2 root 2 upon 2. Now minus 2 is common in numerator. So what will remain? 2 is common in numerator. Inside the bracket minus 2 plus minus root 2 upon 2. 2 is cancelled with 2. By taking common you can cancel this 2 in numerator and denominator. You cannot cut 2 for 2s are 4 like this. 2 2s are 4, you cannot cut. It will be wrong. It will be wrong. So by taking 2 common you can cancel the denominators 2. So x equals minus 2 plus minus root 2. This is the final answer. These are also two roots. One root is minus 2 plus root 2 and second root is minus 2 minus root 2. These two roots can be written like minus 2 plus minus root 2. So this is the solution. Next, one more part, 12 part you can see. In 12 part, equation is given root 6 x square minus 4x minus 2 root 6 equals 0. Compare this with standard equation. A equals root 6, b equals minus 4, c equals minus 2 root 6. Put the value in quadratic formula, minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So when you put the value you will get minus 4 plus minus 4 square minus 4 into value of a root 6 into value of c minus 2 root 6 upon 2 into root 6. So it is coming by simplifying 4 plus minus root 16 plus 8 into 6. You see minus minus plus minus minus plus root 6 multiplied by root 6, 6. 4 2s are 8. So that's why I have written 16 plus 8 into 6 and it is coming root 64, and root 64 you know very well 8. So 4 plus minus 8 upon 2 root 6. It means that 4 plus 8 upon 2 root 6, 4 minus 8 upon 2 root 6. Now 4 plus 8 upon 2 root 6 means 12 upon 2 root 6. 4 minus 8 upon 2 root 6 means minus 4 upon 2 root 6. By 2 you can divide, 2 6 are 12, 6 upon root 6. By 2 you can divide, 2 2s are 4, minus 2 upon root 6. Now you rationalize. In denominator root 6 is written, so by root 6 in numerator and denominator you can multiply in both the roots. So when you multiply root 6 multiplied by root 6, it will become 6. Root 6 multiplied by root 6 in the denominator, it will become 6. In numerator 6 root 6 in first root, and in second root minus 2 root 6. So by simplifying you are getting root 6 minus root 6 upon 3. So these are the two roots of the given quadratic equations. Now question number 3 you can see. Solve the following equation and give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. Now you see what is the difference between previous questions and this question. In previous question it was not said, then you give the answer correct to decimal places. Some decimal places, 2 decimal places, 1 decimal place or 3 decimal places. Like this it was not said in the previous question. So that's why I left the answer, you can see, in terms of root 6 comma minus root 6 upon 3. But in this question if root comes, then value of that root I have to put and I have to give the answer into decimal place. So second part I have taken 4x plus 6 upon x plus 13 equals 0. First of all, this equation you convert into standard form by taking LCM. So 4x square plus 6 plus 13x upon x equals 0. Do cross multiplication, you will get 4x square plus 13x plus 6 equals 0. Comparing this equation with standard equation, you will get a equals 4, b equals 13, c equals 6. Now use quadratic formula, x equals minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. By using this formula you can put the values now. ABC values, minus 13 plus minus 13 square minus 4 into 4 into 6. Value of A is 4, value of C is 6 upon 2 into 4. Simplify it, minus 13 plus minus under root 169 minus 96. 169 is the square of 13 and 96 is product 4 into 6 is 96. So by simplifying you are getting minus 13 plus minus root 73 upon 8. Now value of root 73 by division method you can calculate. You know you have studied in class 7th, 8th, 9th. By division method it will give 8.544. Now students, one important point you have to keep in the mind here. Always you write the square root value in 3 decimal places. Value of square root of a number into in 3 decimal places, up to 3 decimal places. One more time I am telling to you, if you are finding the value of square root of a number, then you will write the value up to 3 decimal places. Okay, what will be the benefit I will tell you later. In this question I will tell you. So now you simplify, you can see minus 13 plus 8.544 upon 8 minus 13 minus 8.544 upon 8. Now when you solve, minus 4.456 upon 8 minus 21.544 upon 8, you divide by 8, so you are getting exact answer minus 0.557 minus 2.693. By dividing it by 8 you are getting these two answers. But you have to give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. It means that after decimal there should be only 2 digit. After decimal 2 digit must be there. That is the meaning up to 2 decimal places. So rounding off method you will apply here. If you see here, after decimal 55 is there and here after decimal 69 is there. So I found up to 3 decimal places value so that I can round off. Round off method, you know, after decimal places 2 digit you have to keep, third digit you have to remove, but without any change, you cannot remove third digit. Third digit, if third digit which you are removing, that is 5 or greater than 5, then second digit will be increased by 1. One more time I am telling to you, if you have to give the answer up to 2 decimal places, so after after decimal 2 digit you have to keep. If there is third digit, then you have to remove that third digit. But if this third digit is 5 or greater than 5, then second digit you increase by 1. So I did here. This third digit is 7. 7 means greater than 5. 7 is greater than 5. Greater than 4 you can say. So if it is greater than 4, it means that I told you 5 or greater than 5. So you can say in other words greater than 4. So greater than 4 it is. So second digit I have increased by 1. Second digit was 5. I have made it 6. So answer is coming minus 0.56. In the same way here you see third digit is 3, but it is not greater than 4. It is not greater than 4. It is less than 5. If it is less than 5, then there will not be any change in the previous digit. So that's why I did not make any change. Minus 2.69, 2 decimal places, up to 2 decimal places I have given the answer. Means after decimal 2 digit 69 I have put in the same way. I did not increase the digit, second digit after decimal. So these are the final answer, minus 0.56 and minus 2.69. So like this you can find the answer up to 2 decimal places, and I have written here, you can see, correct to 2 dp. dp means decimal place. So you will also write this thing if such type of question comes. Now you can see question number 4, second part. In this question up to 3 decimal places you have to give the answer. Method will be same. X square minus 16x plus 6 equals 0 equation is given. Comparing this with standard form, a equals 1, b equals minus 16, c equals 6. These values of a, b, c you can put in quadratic formula, minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now you can see 16 plus minus under root minus 16 square minus 4 into 1 into 6 upon 2 into 1. Values of a, b, c I have put. Simplified by simplifying 16 plus minus under root 256 minus 24 upon 2 is coming. Now more simplification, 16 plus minus under root 232 upon 2 is coming. Now square root of 232 is 15.232. 15.3232. 15.232. Now 16 plus 15.232 upon 2 and 16 minus 15.232 upon 2. So it is coming 31.232 upon 2, 0.768 upon 2. By dividing 15.616 and 0.384, it is already coming up to 3 decimal places. You can see after decimal 3 digits are there. 15.616, 0.384, correct to 3 dp I have written here. So this is the final answer. Next question you can see. In this question, now second point I told you, equations are reducible to quadratic equations. You can see this is not quadratic equation. X to the power 4 minus 2x square minus 3 equals 0, because its degree is 4. I told you quadratic equation means if any equation is having its degree 2, then it will be quadratic equation. Here degree is 4, so it is not quadratic equation. So in what way I can reduce it into quadratic equation? You see here I have written x to the power 4 x square whole square. X square whole square means x to the power 4. With the help of law of exponent you can write minus 2x square minus 3 equals 0. Now I have put x square equals y. You can see here So when x square equals y, first term will become y square minus second term will become 2 into y minus 3 equals 0. Now you can see this equation y square minus 2y minus 3 equals 0. It is a quadratic equation. Now you can, if it is factorizable, means you can make the factor. In last video I told you factorization method. So by factorization method you can find the value of y. So I applied here factorization method. Y square minus 3y plus y minus 3 equals 0. I have resolved the middle term. Yesterday I told you method how to factorize. In first two term y is common, so in bracket y minus 3. In last two term plus 1 is common, in bracket y minus 3 is equal to 0. So y minus 3 multiplied by y plus 1 equals 0. So when y minus 3 equals 0, y equals 3. When y plus 1 equals 0, y equals minus 1. Now we had to find the value of x. So in place of y, again you can put x square equals 3 or x square equals minus 1. Because y means x square, in the starting of the question I put x square equals y. Now you put y equals x square. So x will be plus minus root 3 in first case. In second case it is coming x equals plus minus root minus 1. Root minus 1, you know, it is not a real number. It is not a real number because no number is there whose root is negative or whose square is negative, you can say, because square of negative number is also positive. Square of negative number is also positive. So square root of negative number does not exist, we can say it is not real number. So final answer is x equals plus minus root 3. So you can keep in the mind, square root of negative number is not known because no real number is there. No real number is there whose square is negative. Every real number has its square as positive number. So now you can see sixth question, first part. Here also one question is given, x square minus x whole square plus 5 into x square minus x plus 4 equals 0. Here you can see x square minus x I have put as y because it is not directly quadratic equation. I will convert it into quadratic equation. So x square minus x, when you put y, first term will become y square plus second term will become 5y plus 4 equals 0. So y square plus 5y plus 4 equals 0. It is a quadratic equation. Factorize it. Y square plus 4y plus y plus 4 equals 0. In first two term y is common, y plus 4 inside the bracket. In last two term plus 1 is common, y plus 4 inside the bracket, it will come. So y plus 4 into y plus 1 is equal to 0. When y plus 4 is equal to 0, now you replace the value of y. Put the value of y. X square minus x equals 0. X square minus x plus 4 equals 0. Here also y plus 1 equals 0. Put the value of y. X square minus x plus 1 equals 0. Now these equations in terms of x are not factorizable. Means factorization method you cannot apply. So that's why I have applied quadratic formula. So by using quadratic formula I am getting the value 1 plus minus 1 plus minus root 15. Minus is missing here. I have marked, you can see here, 1 plus minus root minus 15 upon 2. And here you are getting, you can see 1 plus minus root minus 15 upon 2, and here you are getting 1 plus minus root minus 3 upon 2. Root minus 15 and root minus 3. Just before I told you root minus 15 and root minus 3 means in the root any negative number. If any negative number is there, it is not the real number. So that's why which are not real roots, here I have written which are not real roots. In second case also I have written. So it means that given equation is not having real roots. Hence the given equation has no real solution. Hence the given equation has no real solution. So you have to keep in the mind, for every quadratic equation you will get the real solution. It is not necessary. If real roots are there, then real solution you will get, otherwise not. Now you can see seventh question, first part. It is also the example. It is also the question based on reducible equation reducible to quadratic equations. So here it is given root x upon x minus 3 plus root x minus 3 upon x is equal to 5 upon 2. So here I have supposed this equation is first equation. Root x upon x minus 3 equals y. So reciprocal you take, root x minus 3 upon x will be 1 upon y. One more time I am telling to you, if root x upon x minus 3 is equal to y, then root x minus 3 upon x equals 1 upon y. Now these values in equation 1 I am putting. So equation 1 becomes, I have written here, equation 1 becomes y plus 1 upon y equals 5 upon 2. Convert it into standard form by taking LCM. Y square plus 1 upon y equals 5 upon 2. Cross multiply, 2y square plus 2 equals 5y. 2y square minus 5y plus 2 equals 0. This is the standard form. Now you factorize. So 2y square minus 4y minus y plus 2 equals 0. In first two term 2y is common. Inside the bracket y minus 2. In last two term minus 1 is common. Inside the bracket y minus 2 is equal to 0. So y minus 2 into 2y minus 1 is equal to 0. So y minus 2 is equal to 0 gives y equals 2. 2y minus 1 is equal to 0 gives y equals 1 upon 2. Now we have to find the value of x. So in place of y you put the value x, means whatever was the value of y, under root x upon x minus 3 is equal to 2, under root x upon x minus 3 is equal to 1 upon 2, squaring both the sides. So in LHS square root will cancel, in RHS 2 2s are 4, in LHS in second case square root will cancel, in RHS 1 upon 2 square 1 upon 4. Cross multiply, 4x minus 12 equals x, 4x equals x minus 3. 3x equals 12, 3x equals minus 3, x equals 4, x equals minus 1. So like this students, you can reduce the given equation into quadratic form if it is not in quadratic form, and you can find the solution. Now last question you can see, 10th question. There are 11 questions in this exercise. So 9 questions I have taken today of exercise. 9 questions from this exercise I have taken, you can see. So 10th question, solve for x using quadratic formula. Write your answer correct to two significant figure. Now what is the significant figure in this question I will tell you. In previous questions you have studied up to 2 decimal places, up to 3 decimal places. Now here you have to give the answer up to 2 significant figure. So this is the quadratic equation, x minus 1 whole square minus 3x plus 4 equals 0. Solution you can see. First of all, x minus 1 whole square I will expand. So it will come x square plus 1 minus 2x minus 3x plus 4 is given is equal to 0. Simplify it, x square minus 5x plus 5 is equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation. You can make comparison of this quadratic equation with standard form. So you will get a equals 1, b equals minus 5, c equals plus 5. You can put the value of a, b, c in quadratic formula. Minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So minus 5 plus minus under root minus 5 whole square minus 4 into 1 into 5 upon 2 into 1. I put the values of a, b, c. Now you can see, after simplifying you are getting 5 plus minus root 25 minus 20 upon 2. 5 plus minus root 5 upon 2. Value of root 5 is 2.236. Up to 3 decimal places I have put the value. Now it means that 5 plus 2.236 upon 2, 5 minus 2.236 upon 2. So you can see it will come 7 first one will come 7.236 upon 2, second one 2.764 upon 2. By dividing 3.618, 1.382. 3.618, 1.382. Now I will tell you what is the meaning of significant figure. Significant figure means, two significant figure means there should be two digits, overall two digits in the answer, not after the decimal. Overall means before the decimal and after the decimal. Total two digits should be there in the answer. One more time I am telling to you, in case of significant figure, and if it is the case of two significant figure, so in the answer, before the decimal and answer the decimal, overall two digits should be there. So here you can see I have removed these two digits 1 and 8. After 6 1 is written, and due to this one 6 will not be increased by 1, means it will not become 7, because I told you if the digit which you are removing, if it is greater than 4, then previous digit will be increased by 1, otherwise not. So that's why first answer is 3.6. Now you can see in this answer 3 and 6 there are two digits. In second answer you can see 1.382. Now the digit which you are removing 82. So due to this 8, this 3 will be increased by 1, it will become 1.4. So you can see in 1.4 there are two digits. So these are the answer correct to two significant figure. But these are the answer up to one decimal place. If you talk about decimal places, so these are the answer up to one decimal places. But if you talk about significant figure, so these are the answer up to two significant figures. So in this way, remaining question of this exercise you can solve easily. And if you have any doubt, then you can ask. I think after getting this video, no student will have any doubt, but if you have any doubt, then you can ask. I will clear your doubts. So thank you and have a nice day.